This is Sean with Voices Live On. I'm here with Judy and Dan Hoyt. And Judy, your father was essentially one of the main founders of the AUL building. Is that right?
Absolutely, he was.
And Dan, you worked for the organization for a long time as well. Is that right?
I was a salesman.
You're a salesman. Okay. So what is your father's name?
Jack Reich.
And there's a room dedicated to him upstairs. Is that right?
Correct.
In the Skyline Club?
Correct.
So one of the goals of this is to be able to get the history of the members from their mouth and also people's memories of them. So you'd be able to kind of tell, how it started, how he was involved. We're going to touch on a few different things. How did he get involved with the organization, and how did he get involved with the project of building the building itself?
Well, originally the building was where Ivy Tech is. And when they decided they wanted to build a new building, people just really wanted them to go out by the pyramids. But my dad was certain that he wanted to go downtown, kind of help revitalize the downtown. And he was known for that he really was one of the beginning people that really revitalized.
And what was his wife's name?
Jean.
His
name was Jean.
So what was kind of his business history? What was his experience kind of leading up in his career to that point?
Well, he was with the State Chamber of Commerce, the chairman of the board there. And then he left there and went to the water company for just a few years. I can't remember, 4 or 5 maybe. And then he went to be the CEO and board of directors of American United at that point.
Okay. And I originally met your family from school and scouts back in the day, and I'm almost 48, and they're coming up on their 40-year anniversary for the Skyline Club and for the building itself.
Right.
So that would put that back in 83.
Okay.
Right? And 36 floors, number one. There's been a lot of people that have been involved in like helping the business grow. But, Dan, one of the things you'd mentioned before was that it was kind of the who's who of people in business of Indianapolis that were the members. Would that be a good way to assess it as far as the people that were?
Absolutely. Originally, the Athletic Club and the Columbia Club were the places where the business community broke bread together and came up with ideas and did an awful lot of things. And then when the Skyline Club was established at the top of the AUL building, it became kind of a center attraction as a third leg of this civic community. And many ideas were born there, and the town then took a whole new phase of growth. After that, other buildings began to grow, and it was a hub after the two first ones, Athletic Club and Columbia Club.
So I was a member of the Athletic Club, and then obviously there was the Columbia Club. I always heard that it was kind of Democrat Republican. Right. Would that be kind of safe to say? A little bit the more Democrats on the Athletic Club side than on the Columbia Club side?
Exactly. That was Republican side.
So here's my question. You've got two major, scenarios, major groups. Okay. Well, is there anything you should like to add before we close out?
Nope. I think we got a wonderful idea here.
Well, I hope that we could expand it, and realistically, if we could at least get 40 different perspectives for the 40th, I think that would be a great goal.
No problem.
Yeah. But the bigger thing is this could be a way also for the members to showcase their career accomplishments,
right,
as well as their memories of the club. Right. So everybody can kind of learn what people have done, as well as hear those memories and those stories of the past.
Right.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, super. The table my dad sat at was in the kind of the far corner, and he always sat in the same chair that he could look out and see the whole club, because he liked to be seeing who was doing what and who was coming and was everything going okay. He always sat in that same chair.
And you'd walk into the entrance of the Skyline Club, and people would look that way because they knew he'd be there and wait, because he ate there most every day.
Wow. That's beautiful. Do you remember what one of his favorite things that he'd have?
Cheeseburgers.
Cheeseburgers.
Oh, right.
That was it.
And
Okay.
maybe my dad got the Horatio, how do you say that?
Horatio Alger.
Alger Award, and award for being self-made, and he certainly was a self-made man.
That's beautiful. Well, to honor your father, and hopefully we can save a lot of the memories of the members,
Right.
and honor some members that are gone
Right.
from other members too.
Right.
That's a good point. All right. Well, thank you for your time, and I'm going to close this one out.
Yeah. There
Thank
would
you.
really